UNIQLO isn't flashy. It doesn't ride the wave of fashion chaos like other fast fashion giants. No wild influencer collabs, no trendy hype drops, no panic-inducing limited editions. And yet, here we are, watching UNIQLO slowly and silently take over the globe. If you blinked, you probably missed it. While others raced for attention, UNIQLO built a fashion empire on something super rare in the industry: consistency and intention. So how exactly did this Japanese retailer become a $50 billion global force without screaming for attention? This video is all about how UNIQLO outsmarted the fast fashion game without even trying to play it. The video is going to be very interesting, so make sure you stick till the end. Now let's get started. The power of Lifewear, clothing that's actually useful. While most fast fashion brands chase trends like they're on a sugar high, UNIQLO came in with a completely different vibe. Their concept? Lifewear. Clothes that actually make sense in your life. No frills, no fads, just thoughtfully designed pieces that work day in and day out. A basic t-shirt that lasts, a down jacket that's insanely warm but light, and trousers you can wear to work and to dinner. It's the kind of wardrobe that grows with you, not the kind you ditch in 3 weeks. UNIQLO understood that people don't want 50 versions of something. They want one that's really good. And that shift from more to better created a silent loyalty among consumers. Suddenly, basics weren't boring anymore. They were brilliant. Each piece adds function and purpose to your closet, not just clutter. And in a time when we're all craving more simplicity and less chaos, that dependable, useful clothing feels like a breath of fresh air. No influencers, no problem building a brand without the buzz. Here's the wild part. UNIQLO built a global fan base without influencer marketing. In today's world, that's like trying to win the Olympics without a coach. But UNIQLO never played that game. Instead, they let the product be the influencer. It was all about fit, comfort, quality, and price. They bet on word of mouth and people discovering the brand through experience, not Instagram ads. Sure, they've had some clever campaigns and collaborations, like the legendary one with Jill Sander, but even those were super subtle. They made authenticity their best marketing strategy, and it paid off. By staying real and focused on what matters, UNIQLO showed that trust can't be bought. It's built piece by piece, quietly and consistently. The Japanese mindset: precision, quality, and purpose. At the heart of UNIQLO is something deeper, a distinctly Japanese philosophy. Every detail is obsessed over. Every thread, every zipper, every seam, it's all meticulously designed for both form and function. They call it Kaizen, the practice of continuous improvement. That's why a UNIQLO fleece from 2013 still looks and feels amazing. They apply the same level of precision as a tech company, tweaking materials, optimizing fits, and constantly evolving without ever shouting about it. It's almost like engineering, not fashion. And that mindset built a quiet kind of trust. Customers know that what they're getting is not just good enough, it's been perfected to be just right. It's this relentless attention to refinement that makes each item feel like a thoughtful investment. This obsession with detail doesn't just result in quality, it delivers confidence, knowing what you're wearing has been crafted with care and intent. The tech behind the threads, heat tech, airism, and beyond. UNIQLO isn't just selling basics, it's selling wearable technology. Yeah, that sounds dramatic, but it's true. Their heat tech line, designed with advanced fabric that actually traps heat without bulk. airism feels like a breeze on your skin, perfect for summer or layering. These aren't just shirts and pants, they're engineered experiences. While other brands focus on flashy aesthetics, UNIQLO quietly turned into a tech company for your closet. They collaborate with textile experts and researchers to make fabric smarter, lighter, stronger, and they price it in a way that feels like you're cheating the system. Comfort, innovation, and durability, all rolled into your daily essentials. In a world where performance meets fashion, UNIQLO has mastered the sweet spot, smart clothing that just works. The stores that feel like sanctuaries. Walk into a UNIQLO store, and you won't feel the stress that comes with most shopping trips. No overwhelming music, no racks packed with random styles. Instead, you get calm, space, clarity. Everything is neat, folded, categorized by color and size. It's more like visiting a minimalist museum than a clothing shop. That intentional vibe is no accident. UNIQLO wanted its stores to reflect the same simplicity as its clothes. Organized, purposeful, serene. And it works. Shoppers linger, they take their time, they discover pieces that feel useful, not impulsive. It's retail therapy without the chaos, an experience built on ease and intention. You leave not just with clothes, but with a clearer mind, appreciating a slower, more thoughtful way to shop. Collaborations that actually make sense. When UNIQLO does collaborate, it's never random. They don't jump at every trend or celeb just to catch a viral wave. Their partnerships are deliberate. From high-end designers like Jill Sander and Christophe Lemaire to cultural icons like Marimekko and Studio Ghibli, these collabs feel meaningful. It's not about hype. It's about expanding the Lifewear philosophy through different lenses. These collections are thoughtful, accessible, and genuinely wearable. You won't see people lining up around the block just to resell these items. But you will see people wearing them every day, everywhere. That's the UNIQLO magic. Real clothes for real people, done in truly creative ways. It's style with substance, not noise, and that's what sets it apart. Each partnership feels like an artful conversation, not a commercial stunt, and that's what keeps them timeless. Sustainability without the megaphone. UNIQLO doesn't shove sustainability in your face, but it's deeply part of what they do. They've got recycling programs, use more sustainable materials, and they're taking steps to reduce their environmental impact year after year. But unlike other brands that slap a green label on a hoodie and call it a day, UNIQLO focuses on long-term impact. Their idea is simple. If you make high-quality clothes that last, people won't throw them out as fast. And guess what? That's one of the most sustainable moves a brand can make. It's not flashy, but it's effective. Just like everything else they do. Longevity over loud claims, because real change doesn't need to scream. They're quietly reshaping what responsible fashion looks like, one well-made piece at a time. Global expansion with a local touch. UNIQLO didn't just roll out hundreds of stores globally and expect things to work. They studied each market, really studied it. In the US, they opened flagship stores in high-traffic cities like New York and LA. In Europe, they adapted to local fashion sensibilities while staying true to their core. And in Asia, they became practically a household name. What makes this expansion different is the respect UNIQLO shows to local culture. They don't push a one-size-fits-all model. They listen, adapt, and still manage to stay uniquely themselves. It's a quiet kind of globalization, one built on humility and cultural respect. This level of cultural awareness isn't just rare, it's a blueprint for how brands should grow across borders. The slow and steady strategy that beat the speed game. Fast fashion is all about speed. Drop it, sell it, dump it, repeat. But UNIQLO flipped that playbook. They focused on timeless staples that don't expire in a week, while others flooded social feeds with new items every day. UNIQLO built a wardrobe that feels anchored. You could walk into a store today and still find that same trusty hoodie you bought last year, and it'll be just as good. This slow and steady approach not only created a stronger brand identity, but also saved them from the burnout we've seen with trend-chasing retailers. It's not just fashion, it's a philosophy that values staying power over flash. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.